Welcome to our channel USA Coin Spot. In this video I am going to tell you about the Roosevelt Dime United States of America. If you have them you can take advantage of them. Top 1. The Roosevelt Dime has been a staple of American coinage since its introduction in 1946, a tribute to one of the nation's most revered presidents, Franklin D. Roosevelt. Over the years, this coin has seen countless variations, subtle design changes, and minting anomalies that have caught the attention of collectors worldwide. Among these, the 1976 Roosevelt Dime minted in Denver stands out as a remarkable piece, not just for its history and design but for the staggering value it has attained in the world of numismatics. To truly appreciate the significance of this coin, we must first journey back in time to understand its origins. The Roosevelt Dime was introduced in 1946, the year after President Franklin D. Roosevelt's passing. His leadership during the Great Depression and World War II left an indelible mark on the nation. But beyond his political achievements, Roosevelt was also a staunch advocate for those suffering from polio, a disease he battled personally. The March of Dimes, a campaign to combat polio, played a pivotal role in funding research and treatments, ultimately leading to the development of the polio vaccine. It was only fitting that the nation honored him by placing his likeness on the dime, a coin forever associated with the fight against polio. John R. Sinek, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint, was tasked with designing the new dime. His design featured a left-facing portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse, with the word, "Liberty," inscribed to the left, and, "In God We Trust," just below his chin. The year of minting was positioned beneath the portrait. The reverse depicted a torch flanked by an olive branch on the left and an oak branch on the right, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. These design elements have remained largely unchanged for decades, ensuring the Roosevelt Dime's place as a recognizable and enduring piece of American currency. Fast forward to 1976, a year of immense historical significance for the United States. The nation was celebrating its bicentennial, marking 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. This patriotic fervor influenced coinage that year, with special bicentennial designs appearing on the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar. However, the dime maintained its traditional Roosevelt design, a reminder of the coin's steadfast place in the country's monetary system. The 1976 Roosevelt Dime struck at the Denver Mint bears the distinctive D Mint mark, indicating its place of origin. The Denver Mint, one of the most productive mints in the United States, was established in 1906 and has been responsible for striking billions of coins over the years. In 1976, the production of dimes continued as usual, with millions of coins rolling off the presses. However, not all dimes are created equal, and within this vast production run, certain coins exhibit rare qualities that set them apart from the rest. One of the key factors that determine a coin's value is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS70, with the latter being the highest possible grade, indicating a flawless specimen. A 1976 D Roosevelt Dime that has been preserved in exceptional condition, free of significant scratches, wear, or discoloration, can command impressive prices in the collector's market. Beyond condition, another critical element that impacts a coin's worth is the presence of errors or unique variations. Throughout the minting process, mistakes can occur, leading to anomalies such as double dyes, off-center strikes, missing elements, or unusual mint marks. These errors make certain coins exceptionally rare and highly desirable to collectors. For the 1976 D Roosevelt Dime, one of the most sought-after varieties includes examples with full bands on the reverse. The term, full bands FB, refers to the horizontal lines across the torch being fully separated and well-defined. This distinction indicates a strong, high-quality strike, something that is not always common in circulation coins. Dimes with full bands are significantly scarcer and, as a result, fetch higher prices in auctions and private sales. Another factor that influences the value of the 1976 D dime is its historical context. Because it was minted during the nation's bicentennial celebrations, coins from that year hold a special place in the hearts of collectors. While the dime itself did not receive a special bicentennial design, owning a piece of currency from such a momentous year adds to its allure. Now, let's delve into the market for rare dimes and how prices fluctuate based on demand and rarity. The world of coin collecting is driven by passionate numismatists who are always on the lookout for elusive specimens to add to their collections. The Roosevelt Dime series, being one of the most widely collected coin series, has seen a consistent interest over the years. Auction houses, online marketplaces, and coin shows frequently feature rare dimes, drawing bidders who recognize the value of owning a unique piece of history. The price of a coin can vary significantly depending on where it is sold, who is bidding, and how well it has been preserved. Some collectors are willing to pay a premium for a coin that completes their collection or meets their specific grading criteria. As we near the conclusion of our exploration, it's time to reveal the astonishing value of a pristine, rare 1970-60 Roosevelt dime. While common examples of this coin can be found in pocket change or sold in bulk for a few cents over face value, certain rare specimens in top condition have reached extraordinary prices at auction. One such 1970-60 Roosevelt dime, exhibiting exceptional quality, pristine preservation, and all the characteristics that make a coin truly remarkable, recently sold for an astounding $81,550. This jaw-dropping figure highlights just how valuable rare coins can become when rarity, demand, and condition align perfectly. For those who come across old coins in their possession, it's always worth taking a closer look. You never know when an unassuming dime could turn out to be a hidden treasure worth a fortune. Top 2. The Roosevelt dime has long been a staple of American currency, carrying with it a legacy of honor, patriotism, and history. The 1983 Roosevelt dime, in particular, stands out among collectors, not just for its design or the story it tells but for its astonishing value in certain conditions. This small yet significant coin, minted in Denver, has captured the fascination of numismatists and history enthusiasts alike. But what is it about this dime that makes it so special? Why has it become such a sought-after treasure? The journey of the Roosevelt dime is one that intertwines with American history, economics, and artistry. The story of the Roosevelt dime begins in the early 20th century when America was in the grips of the Great Depression. Franklin Delano Roosevelt emerged as a beacon of hope, leading the nation through some of its darkest days. His New Deal policies helped revitalize the economy, and his leadership during World War II cemented his place as one of the most revered presidents in U.S. history. Upon his passing in 1945, there was an overwhelming desire to honor his legacy in a way that every American could appreciate. Thus, the Roosevelt dime was born, replacing the Mercury dime that had been in circulation since 1916. Designed by John R. Sinek, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint, the Roosevelt dime features a left-facing portrait of the former president. The design was simple yet powerful, capturing the strength and determination that defined Roosevelt's presidency. The obverse bears his image, along with the word, liberty, to his left, the motto, "In God We Trust," below his chin, and the year of minting at the bottom. The reverse side of the coin features a torch in the center, symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch representing peace and an oak branch symbolizing strength and independence. The year 1983 was an interesting one in U.S. history. The economy was recovering from a severe recession, and the country was experiencing a period of technological and cultural transformation. Coins minted during this time carried the weight of a changing America. The 1983 Roosevelt dime, struck at the Denver Mint, was produced in large quantities, making it a common circulation coin. However, as with all coins, not all dimes are created equal. Certain factors can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary one, worth far more than its face value. One of the key aspects that set rare coins apart is their condition. Coins graded as mint state, MS, by professional grading services, such as PCGS or NGC, hold a higher value. The luster, strike, and overall preservation of the coin play a crucial role in its worth. The 1983 Roosevelt dime, when found in impeccable condition, free from wear and blemishes, can command an impressive price. Another factor influencing value is mint errors. Coins with striking errors, misalignments, or double dies can become highly desirable among collectors. The uniqueness of these errors makes them valuable artifacts in the numismatic world. Collectors are drawn to the 1983 D. Roosevelt dime for several reasons. Firstly, it represents a period in American history that was marked by resilience and economic recovery. Secondly, it carries the image of one of the most beloved presidents in U.S. history, a constant reminder of leadership and perseverance. Lastly, the potential for rare and valuable finds keeps the excitement alive for numismatists searching for that one exceptional specimen. The thrill of the hunt is what makes coin collecting such a fascinating and rewarding hobby. Now, after discussing the coin's historical significance, its design intricacies, and its appeal to collectors, we arrive at the most anticipated part of the video: the value of the 1983 D. Roosevelt dime. While most of these dimes are worth only their face value, those in pristine condition, graded as MS-68 or higher, have been known to fetch jaw-dropping prices. And the highest recorded auction price for a perfect specimen of the 1983 D. Roosevelt dime stands at an astonishing $45,550. Top 3. The story of the 1984 Roosevelt dime, minted in Denver, begins long before the coin itself was struck. To truly appreciate this small yet remarkable piece of American currency, we must journey back to its origins, not just to 1984 but to the very foundation of the Roosevelt dime series. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, a year after the passing of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. His legacy as a leader who guided the United States through the Great Depression and World War II made him a fitting figure to be honored on the nation's currency. The dime, in particular, was chosen because of Roosevelt's strong association with the March of Dimes, a campaign aimed at fighting polio, the disease that had personally affected him. Designed by John R. Sinek, the dime featured a bold yet simple profile of Roosevelt on the obverse, with the word "Liberty" inscribed beside him, a subtle reminder of the values he championed. On the reverse, Sinek created an emblematic design featuring an olive branch, a torch, and an oak branch, representing peace, liberty, and strength, respectively. This classic design has remained largely unchanged over the decades, including the year 1984. By the time 1984 arrived, the Roosevelt dime had been in circulation for nearly 4 decades. The composition of the coin had changed in 1965 when the United States Mint transitioned from 90% silver to a copper-nickel-clad composition. This was done to address rising silver prices and to ensure that coins remain practical for everyday transactions. The Denver Mint, one of the 3 primary mints responsible for producing dimes, struck millions of 1984 Roosevelt dimes. These coins bear the distinctive D Mint mark, located just above the date on the obverse. As with any mass-produced currency, the quality of these dimes varied, with some displaying minor errors or variations that would later make them highly desirable to collectors. The process of minting a coin is a marvel of engineering and precision. Each 1984 Roosevelt dime started as a blank metal planchet, carefully prepared to meet the mint's exacting standards. These planchets were fed into high-speed presses, where immense pressure was applied to imprint the familiar Roosevelt design. Despite the meticulous quality control procedures, occasional minting errors occurred, ranging from misaligned strikes to double die obverse. Such anomalies, rather than diminishing a coin's value, often elevate it significantly in the eyes of numismatists. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that stand out, whether due to rarity, condition, or unique errors. The 1984 D. Roosevelt dime, while common in circulated grades, becomes far more interesting when found in pristine condition. Coins graded at higher levels by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC can command impressive prices, especially if they exhibit full bands on the reverse torch, an indicator of a strong, well-struck example. Beyond condition and errors, what truly makes the 1984 D. Roosevelt dime fascinating is its journey through American history. A coin like this has passed through countless hands, witnessed economic shifts, and remained a steadfast piece of daily commerce. Yet, among the millions of dimes minted that year, a select few stand out as exceptional, turning what might seem like an ordinary coin into an extraordinary treasure. For collectors and enthusiasts, discovering one of these special dimes is akin to finding hidden treasure. The thrill of numismatics lies not just in the value of a coin but in the story it tells. A single dime can connect us to the past, reminding us of the leaders who shaped history, the artisans who designed its intricate details, and the countless people who once used it in their daily lives. But what makes the 1984 D Roosevelt dime truly remarkable is its potential value in today's market. While most circulated examples are worth only their face value, certain high-grade specimens and rare varieties have commanded staggering prices at auction. In fact, one particularly rare and well-preserved 1984 D Roosevelt dime has reached an astounding final sale price of $71,550. Top 4. The story of the 1987 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark begins in a time when the United States was thriving with economic progress and technological advancements. It was a year of cultural shifts, innovation, and a growing interest in numismatics. This particular dime, minted in Denver, holds a special place in the hearts of collectors due to its rarity and historical significance. But to truly understand its value, we must first delve into its origins and the factors that make it so unique. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, following the passing of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had led the country through the Great Depression and most of World War II. His leadership and his efforts in founding the March of Dimes to combat polio made him a beloved figure, and it was only fitting that his image was chosen to appear on the new dime. Designed by John R. Sinek, the dime featured Roosevelt's left-facing profile on the obverse, with an olive branch, torch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing peace, liberty, and strength. By the time 1987 arrived, the Roosevelt dime had been in circulation for over 4 decades, and while many of these dimes were minted in large numbers, not all were created equal. The 1987 D dime, struck at the Denver Mint, was part of a routine production run. However, what makes this coin so extraordinary is a combination of factors that set it apart from the millions of others produced that year. During the minting process, a small number of these dimes were struck with unique characteristics, making them highly sought after by collectors. Some of these coins display striking errors, such as misalignments, double dies, or off-center strikes. Others may have been preserved in near-perfect condition, avoiding the usual wear and tear of circulation. These rare specimens, particularly those in pristine condition, have become the holy grail for numismatists. To appreciate the significance of the 1987 D dime, one must consider the meticulous process of coin minting. Each coin begins as a blank planchet, carefully prepared and fed into a coining press, where it is struck with immense pressure to imprint the design. While modern technology ensures a high degree of precision, occasional mishaps occur, leading to errors that can make a coin far more valuable than its face value. Collectors and investors alike search tirelessly for these rare dimes, often scouring coin rolls, estate sales, and auctions in hopes of discovering a hidden gem. The allure of finding a rare coin in everyday pocket change adds an element of excitement to the hobby, making numismatics a passion for many. Over the years, stories have surfaced of lucky individuals stumbling upon valuable coins in the most unexpected places. A simple dime, overlooked by most, can sometimes hold a fortune within its small frame. The 1987 D Roosevelt dime is one such coin that has captured the imagination of collectors, and its value has soared as a result. For those fortunate enough to possess one of these rare dimes, the question becomes, how much is it worth? The answer depends on several factors, including its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Coins graded as mint state, MS, by professional grading services fetch the highest prices, particularly those with flawless surfaces and sharp details. Now, after all this anticipation, we arrive at the final revelation. If you happen to own a pristine, rare variant of the 1987 D Roosevelt dime, you could be holding a coin worth an astonishing $69,550. Top 5. The Roosevelt dime has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1946, a small yet powerful symbol of the nation's history, values, and progress. Born out of a tribute to one of the most influential leaders in American history, Franklin D. Roosevelt, this coin carries a legacy that extends beyond mere monetary value. Over the years, certain dimes have become highly sought after by collectors, and the 2014 Roosevelt dime, particularly the one with the Denver Mint mark, has gained significant attention for its rarity, uniqueness, and astonishing market value. This is a story that blends history, craftsmanship, and the thrill of numismatics, unraveling why this seemingly ordinary coin holds an extraordinary place in the world of collectors. The Roosevelt dime was introduced to replace the Mercury dime, a coin cherished for its artistic design but ultimately phased out following Roosevelt's passing in 1945. As the 32nd President of the United States, Roosevelt was known for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. His impact on American history is undeniable, and his efforts in establishing programs like Social Security and guiding the country through turbulent times solidified his legacy. He also played a crucial role in the fight against polio, which left him paralyzed from the waist down. The March of Dimes, a national campaign to combat polio, was instrumental in funding the research that eventually led to a vaccine. In honor of Roosevelt's dedication to public service and health, it was only fitting that his image be placed on the dime, the coin most closely associated with the cause. Designed by John R. Sinek, the Roosevelt dime features a left-facing portrait of the former president. The obverse showcases Roosevelt's determined expression, a fitting tribute to his resilience and leadership. His name is inscribed around the coin, along with the word liberty, to symbolize the freedoms he championed. The year of minting appears below the portrait, and the motto, "In God We Trust," is prominently displayed. The reverse of the coin presents an olive branch, a torch, and an oak branch, each representing peace, liberty, and strength. The design is simple yet profound, encapsulating the principles that Roosevelt upheld throughout his presidency. The dime's composition has evolved over the years, transitioning from a 90% silver content to the modern clad composition of copper and nickel. However, it remains one of the most widely used denominations in circulation, often overlooked in daily transactions but highly regarded in the world of numismatics. The 2014 Roosevelt dime, minted in Denver, is an interesting specimen that has garnered significant interest among collectors. Coins struck at the Denver Mint bear the D Mint mark, indicating their origin. The Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities responsible for producing U.S. coinage, has a long history of minting coins with exceptional precision and quality. While the 2014 dime was produced in large quantities, certain factors have contributed to the rarity and desirability of specific pieces. Mint errors, misprints, and striking anomalies often make ordinary coins exceptionally valuable. In the case of the 2014 Roosevelt dime, some specimens exhibit unique characteristics that set them apart from the rest, making them prized possessions for collectors willing to pay a premium for a piece of numismatic history. Collectors and coin enthusiasts are always on the lookout for dimes with unusual features. Errors such as double die strikes, off-center minting, and missing elements can significantly increase a coin's value. Additionally, the condition of a coin plays a vital role in determining its worth. Coins graded as mint state or in uncirculated condition command higher prices, as they retain their original luster and sharp details. The presence of full bands on the torch, indicating a strong strike and complete detailing, further enhances the desirability of a Roosevelt dime. Numismatists carefully examine these aspects to assess the true value of a coin, ensuring that collectors acquire pieces that are both historically significant and financially rewarding. The appeal of the 2014 Roosevelt dime extends beyond its design and historical context. It represents a bridge between everyday currency and the fascinating world of coin collecting. For many, finding a rare dime in circulation feels like discovering hidden treasure. The thrill of searching through pocket change, roll hunting, or attending coin shows in hopes of stumbling upon a valuable specimen fuels the passion of numismatists worldwide. Stories of individuals finding rare coins in their possession and selling them for astonishing prices add to the allure of the hobby. The idea that a simple dime, often dismissed as insignificant, can hold immense value captivates both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike. As the numismatic market evolves, certain coins gain prominence due to their scarcity and demand. The 2014 Roosevelt dime with the Denver Mint mark has emerged as one of the most sought-after modern dimes, with a specific variation commanding an extraordinary price. The mystery surrounding its rarity, the excitement of the hunt, and the potential financial reward make it a fascinating piece in the world of coin collecting. For those fortunate enough to possess this remarkable dime, Its value extends beyond its monetary worth. It embodies a piece of history, a testament to craftsmanship, and a symbol of America's rich numismatic tradition. And now, the moment you've been waiting for: the incredible value of this 2014 Roosevelt dime with the Denver Mint mark. One of these rare specimens, due to its exceptional condition and unique characteristics, has been valued at a staggering $47,250. Yes, that's right. What appears to be a common coin could be worth a fortune. So, if you ever come across a 2014 Roosevelt dime, take a closer look. You might just be holding a small fortune in your hands.